All right. So I think I like to take like the key differences between traditional SEO and AI optimization in two aspects. So one is the approach of the technique itself, right? So for SEO, we know that we optimize mainly for Google, maybe for Bing, but for AI, yes, we are talking about different AI search engines. Like this is very different aspects. But we also want to approach differently, like the user intent. With SEO understood, this is, I'm summarizing here what we already discussed. It's like we talked about that with SEO, we expect people to get to our website. Here, they are not. Okay. So what's the ranking factor in SEO? Is keywords, like how do I rank about keywords? We are using backlinks for that. We're using on-page SEO. This is what impacts SEO. While as in Gen AI optimization, we're talking about third-party mentions, AI readable content, not human readable content, and now Google would like us to write for humans, right? Structured data, freshness, we're going to talk about that in the next session in a lot more elaborated. And then the content format. For SEO, we are focusing on blog posts, long form guides, landing pages. These are actually bad, and we'll go over that in the next session. But these are actually not bad, but those potentially can be confusing, quote unquote, AI. While in optimizing for AI, we're actually talking about AI structured content, FAQs, glossaries, conversational snippets, and of course, real-time updates. And then also the way, of course, we react or the answers that we get. This is search results with links versus AI generated summaries and direct answers, lists, tables, long form. We get the answer in AI. And obviously also the optimization focus. So what we're optimizing, we are no longer optimizing for keywords using metadata or optimizing for click-through ratio. It's very different here. But from a different perspective, you can think about the initiatives we used to do or we are doing for SEO versus what's their impact on GEO. So backlinks as an example, this is like, we all know this is like a big thing to increase domain authority, right? Which will potentially increase our chances to appear in page number 1. But for GEO, it's worthless, right? It does relate to mentions, but it's not about the amount of backlinks. You can have a bazillion backlinks from all of like random guest blog posts and stuff like that. If that's not within your industry or something relevant that ChatGPT can actually relate to and understand the context and the content itself, how it connects to your brand and products, this is worthless. Same, we talked about the long form content, glossary and FAQ. Again, this is like the imbalance between SEO and GEO, because glossaries and FAQs are obsolete for Google. Google did a lot of changes recently to try and optimize for more storytelling, more human content, and less about term questions. While in GEO, it's actually the core. Right? It's like, that's what we want to do. We want to change, and we'll talk about content optimization. Social mentions. Google doesn't give, maybe it can rank specific Reddit information, but you can have a lot of information in Reddit and stuff like that. This will not directly influence how you appear in Google, while it does have a big impact on GEO, not just Reddit, but in general. LinkedIn, it can call, Quora, it can call, anything that the data set can be trained on. Right? Index website, all of the listicles and stuff like that, Google are pushing them out while AI is adopting them. Okay, so it's like very different approach. Click engagement, of course, we expect high impact versus low to no impact in GEO. And then PR, which Ofri is going to talk about in the next session. Like, you know, if we did a PR, but there's no backlink, there's no backlink with a follow, this is worthless for us, while this is high value for GEO, again, depending on the media set. So just take this into consideration when we're going to talk in the next session about how do we actually approach GEO and what are the next steps, like what do you really need to do, and understand that we are going to say things that you are probably, we all were trained as SEO experts, we're trained to do in regards to SEO, right? So it's like some of them are the complete opposite. So this is why doing more of SEO will not really increase your chance to appear in Google.